Hello, welcome to a new game by Bloober, the Polish development team behind Observer. This is another psychological horror walking simulator. It's called Layers of Fear. Let's jump straight into this one. This is not a blind run. I have been through it before, and it's not supernatural. It might appear that way until you get to the very end. You won't have a clue.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back.
So notice the first words. I know how you feel.
The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
You feel lost, alone. You probably deserve it. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. And that quote is essentially what this whole game is about. So there was a book by Oscar Wilde. This game is an adaptation of it. And the book was called The Picture of Dorian Gray. I cannot paraphrase that book. That book is so complicated. What I will do is I'll put a link in the description. So if you want to sort of get a feeling of what this game is highly inspired from, have a look at that video, and that video will explain in a short time what Picture of Dorian Gray is about. So we see a dog muzzle here. We've come home from an event. I don't know if we'll find that out later. I'll give you a clue up ahead. This is plenty of spoilers. We've come home from a court case. This is a prologue in the fact that it's showing us the house that we will be exploring. And this house is going to just metamorphose into something grotesque soon enough. But it's starting to lay the groundwork of showing you what your house is. Ultimately, we're very disturbed. We're a very disturbed person, and that will come out sooner or later. There's a lot of reading to do here, which is as shown here. An artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio, and he's probably actually like this guy. We'll see a lot of his paintings on the walls, and they're very similar to the style of this guy here. Others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. District style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée. So here we see that we're married, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. So at this present point in time, our wife was pregnant, but we'll see that the child did grow. Here we have another note. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to add further than a prophylactic spraying. So that's just a spraying to stop disease, basically, from spreading. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers, Carl Denton, the pesky pest pacification. I think there might be something. Here we have our Happy Booze, and you'll find whiskey and so here I'm guessing this is us, and our face has been scratched out, and there's been a little bit of a burn mark. The burn marks and the face scratching will be prevalent. I don't think there's anything else in here, but you need to kind of there's always a lot of dominoes. You see papers everywhere, and the whole idea is to keep searching everywhere in the hopes of finding out more of the story. And this is just laying the groundwork. I mean, we're evidently quite wealthy. I would say that. And here we have a dog collar. Is it Popkel? Pop? I have no idea. Long date. Oh, this is where we live, maybe? Muffigan Avenue. Okay. It's raining outside. We'll have a bit of a broken glass down here. We have another note here. Figured you'd be all up all night, so I made you a little treat, you know. I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. And that's a nice letter from my wife. She evidently made us something. I'm guessing we've broken the glass. I wouldn't say that would be sinister. Again, just going to have to open everything just to make sure that we're not missing anything. We've got another room here. This is the pantry. You can turn the light on, and we see paprika, oregano, sugar. This is kind of, I guess, what, early days. There's a note that really sort of gives it away that we're looking in the 1920s, late 1920s. I'll see if I can show you that note when I come across it. You can see artistry. Probably our art is flustered all over the place. Here we have air fresheners, 50 packs. Now that comes interesting later on. It's a lot of air fresheners, and unfortunately I believe this is actually, and again the booze 30, I believe this is after our wife has died. So maybe that's a clue as to why the whole thing is in disarray. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Yeah, kitchen isn't a nice place for us. So let's come down here. Can't read anything of that. We've evidently left the water running, so we'll turn the water off. You'll notice that we'll never see ourselves in the reflection either. Maybe we don't like looking at ourselves. And here we see that we have a knee prosthetic, and it's probably something that we did in the war. We are a veteran, you'll find. Better put the lid down in homage to our dead wife. And you'll find, even though the place said that we don't have any rat, we're definitely convinced that we have a rat problem, as can be shown here. Okay, so let's continue on. And let's see if we... Oh, we might have some. Yep. I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise, we'll talk later. I have no idea who that's from. So if you have any idea who that's from, let me know. I'm actually quite interested in that one. Probably have to compare handwriting. It could be from him, and he's just saying I'm starting to sound like my father. I'm guessing it is to him, to his wife, saying, "Look, I'm really sorry." You see all the war veteran medals in there, and we can't seem to open that bottom drawer. Got a clock here you can pick up. It's been smashed and put aside. And we're going to switch the light on. Don't want to step too far in, because that's a bit overkill if you ask me. But anyway, you can pick up a set of trap. And again, we're definitely convinced we got a rodent problem. And this is the number of the guy that has said, please do not call us anymore. They couldn't find one, which I don't know why. So I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. And I'm guessing the person's saying, look, I haven't gone in there. I've taken the key out, put it back up into the office. I'm guessing that's the cleaner. And the cleaner's saying, look, that place is a mess. We'll go down there in a bit. Let's go upstairs. You can see the paintings, and this is like the artist. These are the paintings that we've done. Very unique art style. Don't know what that noise was. And you see again. And our wife was a musician, and again you see the fire has consumed part of the notes. Okay. So we're definitely a wealthy lord. There's no room which is... Got a very hopeless cleaner, evidently. There's no room that's not a mess. I mean, the cleaner even came here and put the thing down. It's like, I'm not cleaning this up. So this is one of the drawings, and we'll learn about this drawing in a sec. The key to the office is there. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. And this is, again, a note to the wife. Don't think I can grab anything there. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. It's sometimes hard to know what you can do. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your damn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I have agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I'm already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your act together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. So we can't help but seem to draw nasty stuff. And he's saying This is not right for and this ugly picture is going to come into fruition, and when the house metamorphoses, this room is one of the really weird ones. Okay, can I turn those lights on? No. Alright, so there we go. Look at that, beautiful room. Let's go down here. Okay. And here's our daughter's bedroom. Can we turn lights on here? Apparently we don't believe our daughter needs any lights. She's got a rattle. Maybe she's 2 or 3 or something along those lines. Got a little step to go in to. Does a little tea party thing. Yeah, we can't see anything else there. So we'll look down here. Got a picture. Yeah, she hasn't drawn Mum very happy. She's drawn us happy. She's got no facial expression at the moment. Oh yeah, that's the only light that we give her. Okay, and she's got a little toy soldier. Maybe that was Daddy inside the wall. Again, look at the burn marks on it. So you know something's gonna miss here. As I said, you are getting the idea. Let's go down to this room here. There's a lot of blood here. That's a lot of blood. And we can't get into that room, even though we've got a key. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Okay. Do you want to wake her? Yeah? 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 Okay, let's work. There's no one here. Actually, this is our room. This is the side of our wife. And the longer galactic grand opening in flames. We just noticed the Friday. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the galactic department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on the tragedy. And the fact that the mirror is smashed, maybe our wife was a victim. Not to the extent that she died, but maybe she was severely burnt. Did not know you can pick up walking cane. So this is our walking cane. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Note to our wife. Can I pick that up? Wow, bit over the top on bottles. We spend more money on booze than we do with clothes. Alright, so we've pretty much sorted out the rooms. We've laid the groundwork. Things are going to get very, very strange. We do have to go downstairs. We haven't done that yet, so let's do that now. Let's turn the place up. We don't want to go down in the dark. there was a rat. Now, why did the rat say that they couldn't find any? It wasn't really hard. We found them in what's the story there? Why is the cleaner not able to clean up the mess? What is going on here? Nothing seems to be jumping out here. Can't go into that room yet. Definitely a rat problem. I need to bring everything here. So once we turn on the water, we can't turn it off. There's a lot of dolls here. Very weird. I mean, somebody drew all this. It's an incredible amount of work to get an atmosphere going. And here we see our best subject was art. This is most probably our report card, or maybe it's our daughter's. Maybe she follows in a similar footsteps. There's our glasses. And we can see paintings are ruined here. I feel like I've missed a very important paper. Maybe I missed it at the front. I was swear there's a paper that really shows the date of everything. But anyway, we'll open it up. Maybe it's in here. So this is our room. This is where all the magic happens. This is where, as an artist, we're trying to create the masterpiece. And maybe it's one of these. I was funny feeling it was that one. So this one. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house. For damn sake, come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep. So that's our wife saying she's tired. Why can we not talk like normal people? And again, plenty of booze unless we're putting our paints in there. This is the area where there's 6 chapters, so they will open up eventually. You can see all the broken paintbrushes. Quite a violent artist, that's for sure. And this is where the people sit, but there's no one to sit there. Get it right this time. So what's that talking about? Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. So remember the first words, and if I pull this down, this is the canvas that we're going to work with. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Join me next time, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.